jump in. I'll jump in. No,
Sorry.
so vesting's how you're holding title
Okay.
to that property. So when you
As
buy,
simple as
I mean, and when you buy a property, you will have here in California a grant deed, and that will say that you're holding title as whether it's joint tenants, tenants in common. There's several different ways. We always recommend talking to your attorney or CPA to find out what is the best way to hold title for your specific situation, because everyone's situation is different.
Exactly.
But there's several different ways. There's joint tenancy, community property right of survivorship, tenants in common, trust, LLC, partnership. I mean, there's a lot of different ways, and each one has some differences as far as right of survivorship. Do you want this to go to your heirs? I mean, there's just different ways. So that's why we always say check with your attorney.
So parties will put their name on it, but it has to be then how are those parties to the transaction, how are they holding the title, like Caitlin said? And just for example, why we suggest talking to your CPA or attorney, because with a joint tenant, for example, let's say we hold the property as joint, we own it as joint tenants. And if I were to pass away before you, well, joint tenants comes with a right of survivorship. So you automatically will get that property without having to go through probate or anything like that. But it's varying, if you have ownership interests that we want percentages broken down, there's tenants in common, there's a lot of different ways, and it's really specific on to the individual on how they're wanting that done. So we definitely need to